Hello boys and girls, welcome back to art class with Miss Hopkins. Today we're going to do a drawing that's a little bit simple, so all you're going to need is a pencil and paper. If you would like to add color to the drawing later, you can use anything you have at home, or you can leave it black and white. Today we're going to be doing a horse portrait. Here's an example. I picked a horse because that's our school mascot is a colt, and a colt is a tiny baby horse. So I thought that would be a perfect thing for us to draw. We're going to use simple shapes and easy directions, and everyone is going to have a really great looking horse when we're finished. Our objective says I can use simple shapes to draw a horse. So have your pencils and erasers handy because we're going to go ahead and get started. That's a good sound. All right, boys and girls, let's go ahead and get started. Let's review our objective. It says, I can use simple shapes to draw a horse. I'm gonna be using a Sharpie here, and I recommend that you guys use a pencil and eraser in case you make mistakes. We're gonna be drawing this horse with simple shapes. So the first part we're gonna be drawing is this line here, and we're gonna draw one on the other side. And we're gonna make sure that we leave a big gap because we have to draw the mouth part, okay? And so the horse has a very long face. We're going to be using the paper vertical, not horizontal. You want to leave some space, so I'm doing a vertical position of my paper. So I'm going to just start out with a line, just kind of curves like that. On the other side of the paper, just like that. Notice that I have some space up here where I'm going to be eventually putting in ears, but I'm not doing it just yet. Then I'm going to add the horse's mouth. Kind of reminds me of the letter U. I'm going to go ahead and make these lines touch here. Okay. You can add some nostrils. They look like upside down raindrops. And then I like to add just a bottom part to the mouth to make it look like he's got his mouth getting ready to say some things. So I'm going to go ahead right now and extend these lines because the horse has a very long face, and you can decide how far you want them up, totally up to you. And if you want to, you can fill these in. Now we're going to work on the top part of the horse. We would put some ears in. And the ear shape is kind of like what you would do for a cat. It's going to be pointy. I'm going to leave a space in the middle because I'm using my Sharpie and I can't erase. But that's where I want to put the hair from the mane that's sneaking down. So I'm just going to add a poof of hair right there. And that's going to be the mane that comes down. I'll make it look more like hair in a little bit. But you can add some details to the ears, like the inside of the ear. Maybe you want to add some shading. When I'm doing with this marker and I'm drawing over lines and it kind of looks like a checkerboard pattern, that's called cross hatching. You can practice that with a pencil or a marker, but it's just a way to add shadow. So I like to make sure that I pay attention where the eyes are going, and horses have pretty big eyes, and I'm going to make them stick out just a little bit off the edge. And this shape here, I would say, is like a lemon shape. I always like horses to have some cute little eyelashes to make them look fancy, but if that's not something you like, then don't worry about it. I'm going to leave a shine mark in each one of the horse's eyes. So this side, that's going to be the shine mark over there, and I want it on the same side because I want the light to look like it's coming in and it's hitting this side of the horse, the left side for me. I'm going to fill in the eyes black except for the shine mark. just like to add a little bit more detail on those eyelashes. And you can do upper lashes or lower lashes. I just think it looks really fancy. One other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a stripe down my horse's nose. And I kind of just do a wiggly line. Now to make sure it looks nice and big, I'm going to draw the other side of the wiggly line. Just like that. And it can do anything you want. Every horse is different, so their markings can be different. So now I'm going to draw the neck of my horse. I'm going to work down in this area right here. And then this side is going to be where I put the rest of the mane. So there would be a neck that you would see right here, but most of mine is going to be covered up with the hair. So one thing I'm going to do is make this look a lot more like hair. And I just use short little lines. If you want it to look like it's blowing in the wind, to have some stray pieces, you can. You could add some pieces in front of the ears. Okay. It's up to you how realistic you want to make them. Now, if I'm thinking about where the mane should be, you would see the neck coming down here, and the mane is going to come down. It's going to hang along this way. So I know it's going to go all the way off my page. And because I'm using a marker, it's a little bit quicker than if I was using a pencil, because it's a lot darker. But like I can add some of those stray hairs. And I'm just making sure I'm going the same direction for the most part. Maybe one in front of the face. And you put as much of the mane in as you want. And there you have your horse. So you can do a lot with this horse if you want. You can add color to it. It's totally up to you. You can leave it black and white. I cannot wait to see how great these look. And everybody's horse is gonna look different. Remember, we're all colts, and I miss you very much, so that's why I picked this project. I think they're gonna look fantastic. I hope you guys have fun with this. Kindergarten up to 5th grade, everyone's doing the same thing for this project. And we're gonna have some really good looking horses out there. I cannot wait to see them. All right, I'll see you later, bye.